Hey everybody, now summer's starting and I'm sure everybody's happy, but maybe to side the mood a little bit, we're going to review Witless Protection starring Daniel Lawrence Whitney, who you better known as Larry the Cable Guy. Now before I get started, quick shout outs to RMP Forever, Shlynsayshi, and 8 the Chosen One. The first two left nice comments on my videos. 8 the Chosen One, this guy who I also recommend, shout out one of my other videos, this guy Absolute Sublime One, check him out. So I checked him out and he seems pretty good channel, so check these people out, add him as friends, and subscribe. Now back to Witless Protection. Like I said, this is a movie. This is Larry the Cable Guy's, I guess you could say his 4th movie. And all I can say is this movie is not worse than Ed, but it's close. Very close. The movie is basically about Larry the Cable Guy as a guy named Larry, as kind of like a small town deputy who hopes to be like a big time cop, and he's married to Jada McCarthy, who she plays Connie in the movie. When one day he goes to a restaurant and he sees this girl, Madeline, played by Ivana Milisevich or something like that, surrounded by all these guys in black suits, and they're kind of talking things that Larry thinks, you know, this girl might be kidnapped, and so he kidnaps her from them, but what he doesn't realize is that he actually took her away from Witless Protection program, and basically they're trying to get away from them, and also to return the girl to witness for a case. And you know, I don't even know why I'm still talking about the plot, because that doesn't matter. Here's what you're gonna get when you watch this movie. You're gonna get Larry falling a lot of places. You're gonna get a bunch of fart jokes. You're gonna get he goes to a plane, gets a cavity search, and the guy takes a crap in the guy's hand. You get to see Larry trip a guy and make him fall on horse crap. You get to see what was that one scene? Oh, you get to see stupid hijinks with animals. But here's what I left for the end, which is probably the most grossest, and I almost vomited. It was so gross and involves slime. Larry the Cable Guy swallows a key, because I'll reveal this. Even though they realize that he kidnapped her, and he finds out what happened, it's like, you know, why not just take her back and, you know, end the misunderstanding. Instead, he tries to take her back herself, and he has handcuff her so that they don't hear her and all that stuff, and so he swallows the key to the handcuffs. Next day, he swallows this wheat brat juice, which he does not like, throws up, but we actually see the vomit, and slashes his hand through the freaking vomit to find the key. Yeah, I know. Now this movie, I mean, I don't mind juvenile and gross humor if it works. This movie does not work. This movie is probably it's still, like I said, it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. This movie, like I said, Larry the Cable Guy is almost kind of a jerk. Instead of handling this misunderstanding, he just tries to handle himself and handcuffs her and all this stuff. And I find kind of a jerk. I don't know if that was the point, but I found it kind of like he was being kind of a jerk in this. And I mean, Jada McCartney, she's hot, yes, but she's barely given anything to do except being the almost overprotective wife. And Ivana Milisevich, or if I'm pronouncing her name wrong, I'm sorry, she's really pretty too. And I'm not gonna reveal at the end, it's predictable anyways, but I'm not even gonna reveal the end. All I can say is at the end, you're just thinking, her emotion changes from the beginning to the end, and in my head was thinking, what are you guys doing? It's like he does not even deserve what happens. So it's probably something good, but she doesn't even deserve what happens to him at the end. I mean, and like I said, Larry the Cable Guy is not really that good of an an actor here. I mean, the first couple minutes when he's practicing being a cop, I was kind of reminded of Paul Blart Mall Cop a little bit, a movie that I did kind of like, and I thought maybe it had potential, and I will admit I did get some chuckles out of here. The biggest one I think is when at the very end where he gives him this disc of, I'm not going to reveal what happened, what the disc connected to, but he gives this guy a disc, and it's really, instead of what they think it is, it's Larry the Cable Guy singing Achy Breaky Heart with a wig and everything, and I that made me smile for some reason. And there's another part near the beginning where he's involved in this case with a horse or something, and he's talking about Buttercup's in trouble, and he says, so I guess that's either his girlfriend or his horse, and the guy says to that guy is the same thing. I thought that was kind of funny, but just those two little things cannot save this movie. Like I said, it's not worse than Ed, but it's still really, really bad. And I mean, if you the only people I think, now I got a lot of crap for just liking Mischief, and if you don't believe me, go look at the comments of my videos. People aren't really happy. So, but I'd be surprised if anybody likes Witless Protection. And if you do, I'll predict this: you're either a little kid who likes fart jokes and poop jokes and all that stuff, or you're a die-hard fan of Larry the Cable Guy. And I mean, you might think I'm trying to bash Larry the Cable Guy. I think Larry the Cable Guy can be funny. I've seen him in comedy routines, and I liked him in the movie Cars. I think he can be a pretty funny dude. But it's probably the material he's given that's it's just dead and stupid and unfunny and just juvenile. That, you know what? I'm gonna give it 1 star. This is really one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Yes, it's not worse than Ed. I will keep saying that. It's not worse than Ed. But it's still just incredibly awful. So, I want to know a few things in the comment box. 1, did you see Witless Protection? 2, did you like Witless Protection? And 3, do you like Larry the Cable Guy? Because I know I do, but, I mean, and he could be fun, like I said, he could be funny, but just the material he gets was just crappy. Let me know. And also, when you see the writing, you're going to hear a little surprise I'm probably going to add for the rest of my, bad review movies. Well, I guess that's it. See you later. Bye.